It was a warm summer day and Sarah had just finished her picnic lunch in the park. As she was packing up her basket, she noticed a field of cows grazing in the distance. But as she looked closer, something caught her eye. There, among the sea of black and white cows, was a purple cow. At first, Sarah couldn't believe what she was seeing. Was it real, or just a trick of the light? But as she moved closer, she realized that it was indeed a purple cow, and it was unlike anything she had ever seen before. As she watched in awe, she couldn't help but wonder, what if businesses were more like this purple cow? What if they dared to be different and unique, instead of blending in with the crowd? In this video, you'll discover the secrets behind what makes a business stand out from the rest. You'll learn why your customers are your best marketers, and how they can help you become the next big thing. You'll find out why the Leaning Tower of Pisa attracts over 100 times the visitors that the Pantheon does, and how you can use that same principle to draw in more customers. And lastly, you'll uncover the surprising truth about why being ridiculed can sometimes be a good thing, and how it can lead you to success. So, join us on this journey and discover the power of the purple cow. Chapter 1. Have you ever wondered why some advertisements capture your attention while others are completely forgettable? In a world where we are constantly bombarded with countless ads, it's becoming increasingly difficult for companies to stand out from the crowd. But why is that? The truth is, traditional mass media advertising just isn't cutting it anymore. People are too busy to pay attention to anything that doesn't meet their exact needs. So, how can your company create effective marketing that will grab your target audience's attention? In this story, you'll discover the changing dynamics of marketing and learn the secrets to creating successful campaigns that truly connect with your customers. Get ready to revolutionize the way you approach marketing and take your company to the next level. Chapter 2. As you walk down the street, your eyes are bombarded with advertisements from every angle. You try to focus on something, but it all seems the same. However, your eyes suddenly widen as you see a car that stands out from the rest. It's a bright purple color with a unique shape. You can't help but stop and stare. That's the power of a purple cow. In today's world, with so many products and services competing for our attention, it's not enough to be good. You have to be remarkable. That's where remarkable marketing comes in. It's about creating something that catches people's attention and makes them talk about it. Something like the new Volkswagen Beetle, which was a hit because of its unique design and color. It's time to think outside the box and make something that people can't help but notice. Chapter 3. Sarah always dreamed of becoming a fashion designer. However, after finishing fashion school, she found herself stuck in a routine job, designing clothes for a company that didn't let her showcase her creativity. Sarah had so many unique ideas for designing clothes, but she felt scared to pitch them to her boss. She worried that her ideas would be too out of the box and that they would never take off in the market. But Sarah was tired of feeling invisible and wanted to stand out, so she decided to take a risk and pitch her ideas to her boss. After all, she knew that in the crowded fashion industry, not standing out was equivalent to being invisible. To her surprise, her boss loved her ideas, and her designs were a hit in the market. Sarah learned that to succeed, you must overcome your fear of trying something new and take risks. The best way to stand out in a crowded marketplace is to be remarkable, and that means being different and not just following the leader. Chapter 4. Meet Jane, a product designer who had come up with a remarkable new invention that could revolutionize the way we think about transportation. But there was a problem. How could she get the word out about her product to the masses? She knew that traditional marketing strategies were unlikely to work. She needed a new approach. That's when she stumbled across the concept of targeting early adopters. She realized that if she could get this group excited about her product, they could help to spread the word and create buzz around it. Jane quickly got to work designing her marketing strategy. She reached out to technology enthusiasts and transportation bloggers, inviting them to try out her product and share their experiences on social media. She also hosted events where early adopters could try out her product for themselves, hoping to create a buzz. It wasn't long before her strategy started to pay off. Bloggers and enthusiasts began to rave about Jane's product on social media, attracting the attention of larger news outlets. Soon, Jane's invention was featured in magazines and on TV shows, reaching a wider audience than she ever thought possible. The buzz around her product continued to grow, and before she knew it, people were lining up to buy it. As she watched her invention take off, Jane knew that targeting early adopters had been the key to her success. By focusing on this passionate and influential group, she had been able to create a groundswell of support that had helped her product take off. Chapter 5. In a world where marketing is often equated with advertising, the truth is much deeper. Successful products are built with marketing considerations from the start. This involves finding a competitive edge that differentiates you from your competitors, and creating a simple and easy-to-understand message that conveys the main message behind your product. Examples of great slogans include the Leaning Tower of Pisa's Leaning Tower message and the Tiffany & Company Blue Box, which radiates elegance and quality without any words at all. So, the next time you think about marketing, remember that it's much more than just advertising. Chapter 6. As a marketing executive, Samantha was always looking for new ways to reach her target audience. But she knew that most advertisements were ineffective, as they failed to connect with the right people. She needed to find a way to target customers who were actively seeking solutions to their problems. That's when she discovered Google Ads, a powerful tool that allowed her to place her ads in front of people who were already searching for her product. By carefully measuring the results of her campaigns, Samantha was able to optimize her approach and drive significant growth for her company. She knew that the key to success was to focus on targeting the right people, and to measure the results of every action she took. With this approach, she was able to turn her company into a marketing powerhouse and reach customers in ways she never thought possible. Chapter 7. Once upon a time, there was a small shoe company named Sole. They had been in business for years, but their sales had plateaued. They couldn't figure out what was wrong. They had quality products, great customer service, and competitive pricing. But they were still struggling to compete with the big-name brands. One day, the CEO of Sole attended a marketing seminar and learned about the concept of being remarkable. He realized that they were playing it safe and needed to take risks to stand out. But the idea of being bold and different was scary. What if people hated their products? What if they looked ridiculous? Despite these fears, the CEO decided to take a chance and launch a new line of shoes that were designed to be remarkable. He gathered his team and told them to forget everything they knew about shoe design. They needed to create something that had never been seen before. At first, the team was hesitant. They were worried about the cost of radical transformation and the potential criticism that could come from being different. But the CEO reminded them that playing it safe was not an option. They worked tirelessly for months, experimenting with new materials, shapes, and colors. Finally, they came up with a shoe that looked like nothing else on the market. It was bold, bright, and unconventional. They named it the Rainbow Sole and launched it to the public. At first, the response was mixed. Some people loved it, but others thought it was too outlandish. But the controversy generated a buzz that soon spread far and wide. Celebrities and influencers started wearing rainbow soles, and soon everyone wanted a pair. Sole's sales skyrocketed, and they became a major player in the shoe industry. The CEO had taken a chance, and it had paid off. He had overcome his fears of criticism and ridicule and had dared to be remarkable. Sole was no longer just another shoe company, but a brand that stood for creativity and innovation. And it all started with the courage to take a risk. Summary: Carla was the head of marketing for a small tech company that had been struggling to make a name for itself in the industry. Despite their innovative product, they were constantly overshadowed by bigger, more established companies. Carla was determined to change this. She watched a video on becoming remarkable and was struck by the message that there was no room for ordinary products or services anymore. She realized that her company needed to become remarkable, and that meant taking risks and not worrying about criticism. Carla gathered her team and they brainstormed on how to close the gap between them and the industry leader. They made a list of things they could do differently, such as targeting a new market segment and changing the product design to better suit their needs. Carla also decided to take a course in product design and spent time on the factory floor to understand how their product was made. She knew that creating a purple cow demanded that they invent the product with the marketing perspective already in mind. With their new marketing strategy in place, Carla and her team started spreading the word of their remarkable product to the people who were willing to try new things and eager to spread the word to others. They knew they had to stand out from the crowd to survive in the crowded marketplace. And with their bold new approach, they were finally on the path to becoming a remarkable company. Now, the insights and knowledge I gained from reading Purple Cow were phenomenal. I highly recommend it. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and if you found value in this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more great content. Trust me, you won't regret it. Now, the insights and knowledge I gained from reading Purple Cow were phenomenal. I highly recommend it. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and if you found value in this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more great content. Trust me, you won't regret it.